Hello, students. Welcome to the ninth standard. Um, today we are going to see a small introduction about the computer classes. Okay. So before going into the class, I want to convey you a message which is already shared by our founder. Success lies in doing things methodically. Okay, not only in my subject, in any part of your life or in any subject, you can get success if you plan your things in a scheduled fashion or in a methodical way. Okay, so let's get into the subject first. So a small a small encouragement or warning to you. So stay safe and stay home, wear mask when you go out. uh, keep yourself healthy and keep yourself clean, and be prosper in your life. So welcome to class 9. So introduction to computer. So here you can see that this is the basic computer. Computer is a electronic device. Okay, so as you already know, computer is an electronic device that can that can get instruction from the user and execute it and provide you the required output. So this is the basic hardware of what you see here. So this is the hardware. CPU is the central processing unit which access a brain here. You can see that this big box like structure is the uh, CPU, which consists of many hardware equipments inside it, which is used to connect all the peripheral devices into the system. So next biggest part here is the flat screen panel or flat panel display, which is an output device here. And the next thing here you can see is a speaker and output device. Okay, so most commonly used input device is keyboard and mouse. Here you can see that this keyboard is present here, and you can see the mouse also here. So to input some instruction or to type some text inside the computer, you use this keyboard. Okay, so this is the basic structure or basic hardware that can be viewed in any computer throughout the world. Okay, so in the next slide we can see that this is the basic working principle of any computer, not only computers or any mobile or even laptops or any electronic device. Okay, so here you can see that this is the input. So you give input to the system, and you the CPU process it. Okay, the CPU is processing it and produce you the output. So this is known as IPO cycle. I comes from input, and P from comes from process, and O comes from output. So this is a IPO cycle, which means that it will keep on doing the same thing again and again until the required output is received. Okay, so this is data. Okay, you provide input as a data to the computer, it processes it and gives the information as an output. Okay, so what is the difference between data and information? Data is a raw fact. Say for example 36 is a number, it is a raw fact. Okay, so it can be a person's name, or it can be used to denote the temperature of some place, or it can be a person's roll number, or it can be a person's age. Okay, so this is the raw number 36 is a raw fact, but uh, 36 is an age of a person is the information. So this is the difference between data and information. So this work, converting the data into information, is the work of computer. Okay, so you can do any kind of work by using this computer. You can program it in such a way that you can process the data and get the information. So this is the basic work of a computer. So this is the basic structure or components of computer. Okay, so you can see that this central processing unit consists of control unit, ALU, internal memory, main memory, secondary memory. Okay, so this control unit controls all the parts in the computer. Okay, input unit, ALU, internal storage, memory unit, secondary storage, and output unit. So for the first thing is input unit. So this input unit feeds information into the computer. Okay, you provide input to the computer. So this input is gathered or stored in the main memory or even in the secondary memory based upon the requirements. The input is stored in the main memory. So now you can see that the ALU or internal memory access this information to do some calculation or to do some process, and after that it is written back to the main memory to store the result. Okay, to store the result, and the result is being displayed either by the output device, either in the monitor to as a soft copy to the user. And you can see that this soft copy is taken as a printout, then it is known as hardware, so which is also an output. So this printing process is known as printer. The device which is used to print the soft copy output is a printer. It provides the hard copy of the output. Okay, so everything is connected by two path. Okay, two ways. Okay, you can see that our hand, especially in our body, hand is a part. So this part is controlled by two things. Okay, so uh, the hand needs energy to do some work. Okay, so this energy is provided by blood supply. Okay, so to signal something, to pick up a pen, okay, or to write something, brain gives a signal. Okay, so these two things are necessary to do a job in our body. Likewise, the computer also needs two things. Okay, so power supply and the signal to do some work. Okay, so these two things are provided by using this data path and control path. Okay, data path is the power supply or the data supply, and control signal is the signal what to do with the data or what to do with the signal, signal. Okay, so this is a basic working principle of computer. So it is just a basic class today. From the next class, we can discuss what is computer and what are all the syllabus in your uh, in your curriculum. The what are all the chapters? Everything shall be discussed in the next class. Thank you, students. We'll see you in the next class.